here's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
But now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quick.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. So Miami coming out for their second drive. To throw is Thompson. Throwing after the interception. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there.
Complete to Paris.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 53 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3". So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Number 88.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And brought down, but but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
New York.
A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Extra point.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. Right? There's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Thompson. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's now his second interception and as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
So maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Inside the 40 to about the 38.
Running out of the Wildcat.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. This time he'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Butler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
It's a
pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they get hit with another first down. Almost back to the drawing board.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The tackle made.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they'll run it here on the Jets sweep. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Davis on the tackle.
Defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 3rd down, Bates. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5-yard. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We're here to discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Extra point.
And it is now 21-0.
Is good.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure. The quarterback's been struggling a little bit. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Harrison. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Not much there, only a yard. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. Thompson looking to throw on 2nd down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half. No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Tyson. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches? Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot. You know what I would do here? You would always go for it. I'm one of those guys. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 31 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. ready to go again offensively. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. On first down, it's Bates. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Qu'est-ce qu'on se fait chier?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 50 catches for... Now on the year, he's got a first down.
On dirait c'est bon.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only
5 personnes, il est 5 heures du matin. Vous êtes totalement...
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now. It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, and they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On second down, it's Bates.
Mais quel bloc! C'est du jamais.
12 yards there and a first down.
That's a love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Completion. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Complete to James. Good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Jets.
Qu'est-ce que j'aime ces idées? Non!
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Bon, c'est plus, tu me laisses faire la bonne pause, hein? Sois gentil. Merci, c'est bon. Fuck!
That's Mills. Down he goes at the 23 and a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
You'll see too many pass catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you'll see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands.
Quels honneurs. Faisant salut au running backs. Maintenant, tout il faut au centre. Bordel de merde.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down. That's what I like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, but it's a loss on that play.
Saut du terrain, quoi. On se fait chier, hein, c'est ça. Vivement qu'on met ça au Madden. Oh, ça c'est de la passe. Ah, mais ce serait bien qu'on mette les CPU au Madden. Ça changerait de vie. On veut faire un vote.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So the scoring drive.
Ah, mais les backpulls, c'est rendu de la merde, ce jeu de merde. Je peux plus les faire comme tu veux. Putain, j'ai le réflexe de vous réécrire au lieu de vous parler. C'est rigolo.
Offensive unit now, they get set to take over. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole.
Sinon vous allez
See
bien.
if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second and a yard from the 34. Played to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Thompson.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais, quoi?
Intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
You're trailing, you're trying to get close late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
Pardon.
From 40 yards out.
Non, j'aurais pas le temps. Ah, j'ai pas eu le temps.
So we've come upon halftime here.
Nul, les tiens, nul.
As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coach. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
En tout cas, vivement Madden 22 avec une petite styleuse. Pour info, Juju Smith Schuster peut partir. Et Ricky Brown aussi. Big Ben, c'est un fou.
New York set to take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is
Que je mette les bacs là.
offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
On va te reposer, petit crack. Toi, je la connais pas. No ma no ma ye, no ma no ma no ma ye, da da di da da, da di da da, do da di da da, be da do ba bo da bi ba do. Incroyable, j'ai un backup pour tout le monde. Je suis les chiens. Ça c'est déjà fait. C'est ici, c'est ici. Ah ben moi aussi le singe, j'étais totalement mort. Je vais peut-être finir par te battre pour la première fois depuis Je pense que je t'ai jamais battu sur Madden 21. Il y a une première fois à tout. Je t'ai-tu battu sur Madden 21? Je pense pas. Non. Je sens que c'est dans la lutte. Ah, t'es exceptionnel, toi. Mais dans ma... Ouais, j'ai ce souvenir-là aussi. Sauf que je sais plus si je t'avais battu ou si j'avais perdu par genre une possession en... Ou si j'avais gagné par une possession, j'étais plus sûr. Ça t'était joué genre une connerie de fumble, de je sais plus quoi. Là. Un beau match de merde, Madden. Ah, ça se peut que j'avais gagné ce match-là. Après, t'avais pas encore touché au jeu pour un... T'avais jamais touché au jeu. Ah ouais, ça devient... Ah, c'est ça. Totalement raison. Putain, t'as une mémoire de fou furieux, frère. Putain, je me rappelle pas de ce que j'ai mangé hier. Tu te rappelles de ce match-là, là? Peut-être d'avant, je sais pas comment. Mais bon, c'est tout le temps des matchs sympas entre nous deux. Ça peut être bien. Ils sont plus petits de faire les cons. Bloque-toi, merci. Est-ce qu'il y a du jumping, Tyson? Tyson, où es-tu? M'en fous. Jumping. 68. Fuck. Non, attends, c'est pas lui qui joue. Tyson. 75. Nul. Ok. Incroyable quand tu es.
Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and what you need to do. Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
C'est intéressant, je pensais que je faisais une course.
Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw.
Totalement débile. J'espère que vous me comprenez un peu, je fais un effort sur mon vocabulaire. Oh, oh, totalement, Morgan, j'aurais dû le faire jouer de saison 1, ça aurait été incroyable. Mais j'aurais pas connu Quincy. Mais clairement, il y a tout. Mais ouais, Morgan est incroyable. 71 sans avoir joué aucun match, c'est incroyable. Laisse une chance d'un bac.
This is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. They still need about the length of the football here. Less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Morgan. Open man completes it to Butler. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the
Madeleine, il est 5h30 du matin. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Un vrai singe, quoi. Je peux pas marquer, hein.
Just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll run on first down. Tyson. He'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the
Ouais, t'es au chômage depuis 2 ans pour le singe. Quel bout
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
T'as Quincy l'hold pour garçon.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're
Ah, vous avez des marmitons. Marmitons.
when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
25-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes are ready, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is...
Tu sais, vous avez des noms, vous, c'est incroyable, marmitons. En termes de marketing, là, tout le monde doit aller là. Allez, Kirkpatrick.
Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Found a second down throw
Oui,
on target. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. We're given 14 on that one. And a first
Maria. Pardon. Qu'est-ce que vous faites, bande de cons? Bien. Tyreek Hill, c'est qui lui? Je le connais pas. Je connais pas Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, ça me dit rien. Je suis désolé. Ah, je l'avais vu. Avec Mahomes qui rate ses out, j'ai peur de rien. Non, c'est caca.
At the 33-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Breda. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 23. 9 yards.
Ils ont juste mis 88, je suis dévasté. Je m'attendais à 90. 88 speed, 90 Axel. Mais ils l'ont mis superstar, c'est fou. Quel drive.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Thompson. Quick hitter here is complete. Able to get him down, but he didn't reach the 5.
Ah, clairement.
18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for
Yep.
sure.
Moi, j'ai joué avec Connor qui avait 86 de speed. Moi, 88, là, c'est une chambérie. 88, là. On va les marquer que je te joue un peu. Ouais, star de boss. Ouais, bien sûr qu'il va être sympa. Ouais, FFF, il va finir à 88 en partant de 72. Là, il commence à 78 stars déjà, c'est fou. Mais va le jeu. On n'a pas le tronc. D'ailleurs, si tu veux Doudou, le 5, c'était gratuit, presque gratuitement, un beau petit échange. Là. 4 premiers tours. Ça. C'est bon pour de vrai, là.
Doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They run forward, Breda.
4 essais, 4 courses.
They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. And defensively, they were ready for that.
Tu joues contre Carlton Davis, ça serait incroyable comme trade. Malgré que les côtés receveurs pour le Buccaneers. Ah, j'ai tellement hâte, Maro. 1-0 pour les Steelers sur 1-21, c'est ce que j'ai à dire. 1-0.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. Now, fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it. And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Détenu, oui, franchement, bon joueur. Bon joueur, rien à dire. Voire très bon joueur.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ah oui, je le dis, merde.
They run the counter.
Oh, l'heure d'eau. Et voilà. Quel
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
débile, nul, tiens. Nul. J'ai pas de Wildcat Pass malheureusement. Allez. Peu importe ce qui se passe, je vise le cercle. Ok? Cunningham, c'est ton moment. Allez, Cunningham. Presque. Un jeu de débile, c'est un magnifique playbook. Tiens, cette screen qui marche jamais, ça va être du jamais vu. Oh, ça s'annonce exceptionnel. Et voilà. Oh, peut-être. Peut-être. Et ben. On va jouer le golf. Elle va arrêter au 12. Watch out. 12. Et voilà. Fuck le 11. Si proche d'être un génie.
And here now the offense heading back out there. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide. That just has not been the case. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of 30 to the 29. Nice game there, partner.
Mais vous, seriez-vous pas passer le CPU en Madden? Wide open receiver. Attention les singes. Prends les notes. Et voilà, prends les notes. Ouais, de ce que je comprends en plus, le gameplay est mieux en Madden, court, genre tout réagit mieux. Après c'est ça confirmé, je trouve ça du coup. Bouillard, bouillard. Oh, user pick avec mes réseaux. Big hit avec mes réseaux. Mais ouais, c'est tellement d'accord pour ça le Madden, là, ce serait incroyable. T'as presque la fin du match. Bon Marou, on se voit au Super Bowl. Je t'attends.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now a desperation
C'est plus que ça.
God, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
Comment ça tu promets rien? Qu'est-ce qu'il dit là? La MFC n'a jamais été autant open de l'histoire. Je sais même pas qui a joué à ça. C'est pire que ça, non?
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, a pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Oh non!
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still not in. So they will get on
Ouais, voilà. Même pour quand on joue en humain, ça va être... Je pense que c'est mieux de jouer en Madden qu'en Pro. Après, ça va compliquer la tâche des joueurs. Aïe, 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 aïe. Je vais pas te blesser, Morgan, t'as-tu du jumping, toi? Plus que 70, je l'essaye. Au bord de la merde. C'est ton moment de briller.
minutes into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do
laisse-moi courir, toi, merci.
which is what we saw here.
Ish.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type
Ils ont tout donné.
like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Ah, la note de post à la fois.
Empirical.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys
Et
miss
dis-moi que c'est pas
10
de la
yards or
même.
so
Ou des
downfield,
cons.
that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own
Ish.
backfield, I consider that a
Ah ben oui. Quel jeu.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Putain, c'est un jeu
Number
positif.
87. A gain of 4.
Ah, c'est fait
And
ça.
it's
Prenez, c'était un
third
jeu
down.
con.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Et c'est la fin. Quel match passionnant. Youhou.
It's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game,
Moi j'ai fait au moins mes 10 pauses et 10 courses. Là je suis pas des deux encore.
make sure the quarterback is harassed.
Parfait. 15.
This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
Quel underlay. Quel course.
So for the Jets, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end.
Ah, comment ça je ris à ça.
Charles Davis and our entire crew.
Ah, pour de j'ai ri à cette blague, Maro. Oh lolo. Oh lolo. Ah, moi aussi, full boost de morale, là. Et voilà, Dorman. Ah ouais, tout le monde. Faut voir un petit peu de release. Ouais, au plus 15 de release. Et voilà. Ouais, belle saison. Regardez-moi cette belle équipe. Jimmy Bentley. Ouais, pas de blessure pour le début des playoffs, c'est ce qu'on a. On a fait attention, ça porte ses fruits. Vas-y. Belle équipe de merde, oui. Yep. Mais j'ai appris. Première fois que je refaisais une équipe au complet. J'ai fait des erreurs qui m'ont fait mal. Mais ouais, au final, c'est une belle équipe. On est loin des 90, mais ça ressemble à quelque chose. On va compter, mais je pense qu'il y aura genre 4 joueurs de l'équipe de base. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. 4 joueurs de l'équipe de base. Ah, c'est qu'il y avait tellement de place à faire mieux. Genre, c'est pas normal qu'en saison 6, j'ai 36 millions, je pense. Là, j'ai encore 31 millions de livres. Je me suis fait baiser tellement de fois. Je me serais fait détruire là, en termes de reçu. Donc, combien il est? Ah, c'est tellement plus petit crack. Regardez-moi ces stats de peu gênés. J'ai aucunement comme mec en bas de 80. Oh, c'est beau. Tellement fort. Yep. Je sais pas ce qu'il fait qu'il y a juste 83. Il y a 2 notes en bas de 80. C'est une connerie comme... Je sais même pas. On va-tu la awareness? Un des plus beaux pics à vie, c'est clairement là. Normalement, ça met plus trop de temps de développement. Oh, c'est vrai. Tu vas voir. Petit monstre. Et quel âge? Attends, il y a 23 ans quand on commence la franchise. Ben ouais, puis je pense pas que ça va bouger. Je pense que même si Jack, juste exemple, perd le CPU, ça change totalement rien. Ouais ben, ça va être ça. On va battre du Chief. Bon, ouais, j'avoue, salut, bonne nuit, très cher. C'est fait un plaisir.